Greetings, I'm CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play Rebuild 3, Gangs of Deadsville. And look at that, we found the last faction. They're way the hell over there. So on the last episode, besides spending a really large time just setting up my town, or my little area of the town, we talked to the Rotten, and we gave them all of the research that I've collected throughout the entire game, because they're going to try to fund a cure, because they do have scientists on their team also, and they're probably more motivated to find a cure than even us, because they're already infected and terrible. We found the lab of the pharmacist. We need the lab to synthesize a cure. Now, the screwed up thing is that they're not going to give it to me unless I sell drugs for them. However, since I decided to say no at first, I think I need a trader, and then the trader will sell me the drugs. Now, I don't see any damn traders, so what the hell? Like, I need the drugs now. If they don't give me a trader in like a week, I might decide to go get the lab through alternative means. I think I have enough soldiers to do it. Now, that's screwed up, but we're talking about saving the freaking world here, and they're just like, oh, I don't know, maybe sell drugs for us? Like, come on. Screw you. So, hopefully they'll come around really soon, or there's going to be some dire consequences, and people are going to die in an attempt to save many more. So, there's a trader. Alright. This trader may save your guys' lives, and you guys are idiots. Trade. Also, why am I should ally with the pig farmers, just because I should do it. Like, there's no reason not to. There we go. I'm not going to go and attack them. Alright, let's see. Do you need anything? Trade. Alright, let's buy all the bath salts. And here's some food. Also, give me that helmet. I'll take that also. Okay. So if this doesn't happen soon, then I am just going to attack them, but I don't think I need to ally with everyone in the town, too. I need to remember that. I've been, like, gearing up for that, but I think I just need to, I don't know, just, it is. So, let me see. Farmer Bucket heard from one of the pharmacists that were working on a cure for zombieism. I tried to deny it, but he just got angrier. He demands that we hand over the formula immediately. The pig farmers can take it from there. I'm going to convince him that we'll share later. He believed me. Not that I'm not telling the truth, but it did take a while to convince him. He's still suspicious that we won't share the formula. Well, unfortunately, now I'm not going to be able to ally with them because they don't like me as much. So, he has Negotiator, I think. Instead, we're going to trade, and maybe I can get that +5, so then I can ally with them. That's what I get for not allying sooner. This is the thing. Here, you want some bath salts? And we'll take some, a tiny bit of food. Does that make you feel better, guy? Farmer Bucket accepted the trade and thoughtfully rubbed the bottle of bath salts around his hand. You think less of me for taking these? He said. Well, you ain't know all there is to know about old Farmer Bucket. I had a wife once. Didn't raise those boys myself, you know. These salts, they helped me forget how she died. The things me and the boys did survive after. Fair enough. I didn't judge you for taking bath salts. Look, bath salts were really popular in my fort for a while. Oh, that's right. I forgot to rescue your guy. Oh, well, let's just give them some bath salts. The government, who's really dangerous and could attack me, we will trade them some bath salts. Do you guys need anything? Let's see. I'll take that sledgehammer just 'cause. Have, like, 22 bath salts or something. There you go. The senator accepted the trade, ticking the items list off. If you come across any more of those bath salts, we could use them. If we had enough, we'd keep our soldiers on it 24/7. They're such an efficient killing machine after a dose. Oh, that's creepy. Are the Luddies even going to take the bath salts, I wonder? I don't even know. Let's see. There we go. Well, this seems to be going pretty fast. Maybe it won't be so bad. Oh. They're looking for scavengers to join them. I'm going to let Tucker join them. There we go. And, of course, he says that, I usually do that. Like, the survivors always say that, like, they like it better there than here. Probably because the other ones aren't at, like, constant war. They're just, like, looking for equilibrium a lot of the time. But I gave him a scavenger. Of course, the problem is I keep on forgetting that I'm supposed to be trading. I'm not supposed to be, I'm not supposed to, talk to these guys. I'm supposed to be trading them bath salts. Alright, so do you need anything? I'll take your radio. What does that do? Leadership. All of my leaders, I swear to God, have children. I can't even... Here, have some bath salts. And it's more than a fair trade. And keep your other things. This week's broadcast is brought to you by bath salts. Joshua Note announced over the radio. The performance enhancers that won't leave you all impudent and ragey. Well, maybe just a little bit ragey. Looks like the pharmacists have found themselves a new salesman, and the pig farmers have a new supplier. Chance's economy is about to grow. Well, meet with the pharmacist. A pharmacist should be ready to meet with us and show us where that lab is now. Well, I'm glad they didn't go to war, because they were a lot more reasonable about that than I thought they were going to be. I have to be totally honest. I thought it was going to be way more protracted. By the way, do you guys want that? What? Oh, we don't have enough respect to trade with them. Well, that's balls. And I'm not going to go to war with the government yet. I might do that later, but there's no reason to. I should just try to save the world here. I think that's a little bit more important. Just a tiny bit more important. Ammunition on jackpot. 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 Alright, I'm only willing to waste 30 ammo on that. And boom. Let's talk with Tiff. What do you mean business has been slow? Screw you. I've been doing all types of stuff for you guys. Tiff insisted on meeting on me at night. I'm not a morning person. What's her excuse? She was smoking an e-cigarette that glowed electric blue in the dark. Do you have any idea how expensive refills for these things are now? She asked. I need you to get back out there and move more bath salts so I can afford them. When I asked about using their lab again, she didn't seem to remember the first conversation. What should I tell her? Let's tell her the truth. I came prepared with a speech on the importance of helping others in your community, followed up by a beautifully written synopsis of our cure research in layman's terms. Tiff's jaw dropped when she got what I was saying. Wow. You guys are really serious, she said. Cure the disease? Save the world, count us in! First we gotta get that lab ready. Send your engineers here and we'll get started. Excellent. Alright, well, it looks like Stephanie's gonna have to stop researching anti-venom. That guy already stopped his research. Alright, so we're gonna bring him, and because she's researching something important, like anti-venom can actually help us. But that's good. Alright, I'm really glad I didn't just murder all... See, this is why, you know, you gotta think before you act. It's a good thing that I didn't go and murder anyone. She just wanted us to sell a few things. That being said, I don't like having these things in my base. Can I trade with the Luddies again, or is it too soon? It's too soon. I'm gonna give the rest of them to the Luddies. I figure they're the least likely to do something horrible with the bath salts. So, that's what that's about. And... Oh, did you build... I want you to build a bunker there just in case another big-ass zombie comes. Maybe do some scouting for fun. Okay, there's some trading. Or scavenging. Alright, scavenge bonus materials. Cool. Not that I really need any of this stuff. Luddies? Oh. Come on, guys, just take my salts. Well, I guess in the meantime, then, we'll get our engineers together. You... And we don't really need anyone crafting bullets, so I guess you can come too. Alright. Let's do this. Prep lab. To manufacture the cure. How long is this going to take? The man's probably going to want to do other things in the meantime, so it's going to take even longer, but... Yeah. Actually, what is he researching? Fort Silence... Fort Silence is great. Let's just wait for Fort Silence to be done. I don't think that's a problem, because it's getting kind of close. Hey, Luddies. Take my salts. There we go. Oh. You can stay the night. Kid helps out. Whoa, I've never gotten this before. Nicolay Rogers is bringing his girl Vesper to the bar this week so she can help out. The kid's a natural. People love her. Okay, that's awesome. I've never had that happen before. Alright. So, here. These are yours. I don't want them in my base anymore. I will take your building materials, though. I was just going to give it to you, but I could definitely use building material always. Oh. That's... You want more things. I don't really want to give you fuel, though. Just take a bunch of food. I know you're not really hurting for food, but that's what we're going to do. Onlug casually pocketed the bath salts when we finished our transaction. No, not for me. They're for a friend. He gets scared sometimes when up on that wall dealing with the Zed. He's afraid he might lose his wits one day and they'll get the better of him. Having these around just in his pocket, it helps him calm his nerves. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you're not going to take any. I'm sure you never partake of any narcotics, Mr. Ludd. Okay, so tons of soldiers and no one to declare war on. It's kind of sad. What if I just, killed the government? That could be funny. Haha. Still want to ally with the pig farmers just to do it. Alright, but the lab is being prepared. That's the main thing. Fort Silence is done. I need you, then, to help them. Looking good. And you know what? Screw it. The man will help. The man will help. And maybe the kid will come too. Alright, I'm killing intelligent zombies while researching the lab. Davis really wants my minigun. I'm going to tell her to screw off. This is exactly the type of thing that makes me think I should go to war with you, Senator Davis, so maybe don't screw with me anymore. Gotta start respecting me. I mean, it's not like I have, plans to start building zombie traps in a weird line directly to your base, so it's easier to, conquer you. You know what? I don't really want their base. If I go to war with them, I think I'm just going to tear down the zombie walls and let the, pig farmers have it or something. Because my place is pretty nicely defended right now. I don't think I really want to complicate that. But good, those intelligent zombies are dead. These are all of my warriors. They might be enough to take out this horde before it gets anywhere. Lab prepared. The anarchist scientists didn't want us in charge of one of their own labs, but they agreed the cure should come first. We gathered equipment and supplies and set up a quarantine perimeter just in case. We have everything we need, except someone immune. Specifically, their brain. More specifically, we have to dissect their cerebellum and extract tissue from it to form a basis for the first batch of vaccine. Yes, this is probably as fatal as it sounds. Any volunteers? Again, there's only 2 people that I know that are immune. Oh, these guys, they just killed a bunch of zombies and they want rations. I'll give them. I'll give them rations for that. It's a good service, and I have more than enough to spare, so it's not an issue. Create a cure. We need to choose someone to dissect for a critical ingredient for the cure and extract their brain tissue from them. There's a chance they might survive, but it's unlikely. This is the final step in the research. Research the cure from any lab. Alright, well, I know what I have to do. And it breaks my heart to do this, but, I don't know. It's we've got to save the world. Well, Chance is looking absolutely dead today. But rumor has it something's going down in the pharmacist. But rumor has it that something's going down between the pharmacists and this new faction everyone's talking about. Word is that they're working on a cure. Let's not get too excited, but whoever owns something like that could rule the world. That's true. Maybe I should have been more careful with my research. Nationalism. We're going to... I should build a city hall, shouldn't I? I don't think I've done that. We're going to help our allies. There we go. Alright, we've almost got it. There we go. Jesse returned as promised with 2 green-skinned rotten scientists, a petite woman with a tremor that made her limbs jerk randomly, and a terrifying creature with a detached hanging jaw and a twisted back. If they hadn't been wearing lab coats and trying to smile pleasantly, I'd have run for it. I thanked them for coming. I mean, they're trying. Why turn them down? Ask Jesse for brain tissue leadership. This is interesting because this didn't happen to me before. The last time my only other immune survivor besides me was Chuckling Chuck Taylor, because I actually brought that zombie scientist along with me, the one that I rescued from the government the first time you encounter the government. But here's the thing. I don't know what I don't know what I should do. There's another thing I could do. Pick someone else. I can either volunteer my son or myself. Now, volunteering myself has consequences. Now, I am someone who needs to, I could save the world. I've saved so many people, but I think it's only fitting that the man is the one that volunteers himself. I volunteered. Perhaps this is what I've been destined to do my entire life. To make up for all the deaths I've caused, either by action or inaction. All the strangers I could have helped but didn't. All the friends I sent to their doom. There's a reason I keep surviving when others fall. Why the disease passed me by. This must be it. They injected me with something and had me count backwards from 10. Blackness. Then out of it I saw Dana Moon, from long ago. She was smiling, and I could feel she was proud of me. She leaned in to whisper. I realized I was clutching an armload of tomatoes, and struggled to keep hold of them. Then I woke up. My head hurts, I feel weak, and I'm having trouble remembering stuff. But they say I'll live. Time to research the cure. Now, if you volunteer any random survivors, they will die. If you convince Jesse to do it, he won't die. If you do have yourself do it, you will live. But you'll notice I had a 10 in science and a 10 in scavenging, and I think I had higher than 20 in a soldier. I had a 15 leadership. My point is, I have permanently lost skills. Now, I think I can relearn them. I'm not sure. It might just be a permanent decrease, but the man is a little bit weaker than he used to be. Still, I feel like that was the right thing to do, and of course I wouldn't volunteer my son for that. That'd be crazy. Why would you even suggest such a thing? So anti-venom actually does need to be researched. Interesting. That is a requirement, but it's being researched now. We're going to have Stephanie help him do it, even though he's eccentric and might piss her off. We'll see. But this is what I need to do. This is the main thing I have to do in this town. In the meantime, maybe I should take out the government, because screw the government. You know, and well, why be bored? We could do interesting stuff while we wait. How about you talk to the Rotten real quick? Because they're dangerous, and I don't want them to have the cure. I mean, that's kind of messed up when you think about it, but, oh. Saboteur caught. We're going to question her. The woman wouldn't say anything except she was a member of the government. I guess they've got some reasons to have it in for us. Maybe it's not too late to make amends? Screw them. See, this is just what I'm talking about. Declare war on the government! Jesse thought it was fantastic news. He bubbled over like a pop champagne bottle, pulling me a map of the city that we could use to synchronize our military strategy and hit them where it hurts the most. We were at war with the government. Yeah, that was the last straw, really. If I had any doubts, the fact that they sent freaking spies after me. So, I have a bunch of soldiers I could take. And I don't, you know, you guys should help with the research for the anti-venom also, shouldn't you? Alright, let's get all of our soldiers together. Do we have any weapons that I have yet to equip on people? There is. There are weapons, so let me just see if there's any soldiers that don't have weapons. Any soldiers that need talking to. Alright, let's talk to all of them. So far, I haven't encountered anyone without a weapon, at least. You have my flamethrower and a child. Alright. We need someone to take care of that child. She's not going to go into battle against the government. Their crazy military-industrial complex. Lars, I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Keep her safe while we, you know, go into battle and start murdering people. This is, after all, another town that we're going to live in. We gotta set it up. Having the government here is not safe. We can't trust them. Alright, you. Everyone has a... You just have a whip, though. I think we can give you something better than a whip. At least give you a sledgehammer. Alright, it's time to fight. So the plan... my plan is that I'm just going to make a straight line for their headquarters, which is apparently a gas company station. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. You can come with us, whatever. I'm sure the pig farmers won't mind. The pig farmers that I still haven't allied with. You know them. Also, I can't... How could I ally anyway when I don't have a government? Let's make a government, why not? Let's see if I can ally with you guys. Meanwhile, we're going to be killing the government over here. Alright, anti-venom has been researched. I don't know if I ever read the anti-venom description. I wish I had, but no. So eccentric Phil, maybe you could do something else, because I'm sure that you're being a weird face. Guess you'll do advanced construction. And let's see, hear more of Duke's story. Let's give you fighter for no reason. And oh, he was making acquaintances with everyone. I don't know. Let's try him out. Nah, you can stay over there. He didn't make an instant enemy of anyone, at least. All right, the cure. How long is this going to take? 14 days. That is not a long time. Alright, let's see if we can do something here. I have so many soldiers right now, by the way, it's kind of insane. So, boom. Definitely got that. Government attacked. I just need them to flee. Next! Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Oh god, I did not notice that. That is totally being taken over. Oh god. Distract with food! Sebastian was injured. Well, at least he wasn't killed. Alright. Alright, Stephanie is pregnant. It happens, but whether it's hormones or blah blah blah. Alright, so she doesn't want to work. If I give her increased rations, I have to insist that she work. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. You're doing something really important. If you were working on anything else, I would say, you know, stop, but like you're going to have a kid and we're not going to work on the cure? Like how much did that piss her off is a question. They don't even care that I'm pregnant. We care. I care. But really, you're our best scientist. This is not the time to stop. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have given her double rations. The thing with that, though, and now, you know, going away from my explanation to a game explanation, is that when you give them double rations, they never lose double rations, which is dumb. She would get double rations forever. Alright, built a city hall. I guess we don't get to make a government in this town. Boom! Smash! Done. The government has been neutered. And we're going to have our one leader work on the alliance, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is cleaning up. So, the man's going to attack here. You two attack here. Alright, this is still kind of dangerous. They still have pretty good strength, don't they? Yeah, despite the fact that I took out their base, they're stronger than a lot of factions without a base. So I can't split people up too much. Alright, the man we'll have two teams. Hopefully no one will get killed. But the cure is being researched. Kapow! Oh god, the government's raiding me. Well, there goes my mall. So he's got a bunch of bath salts. We're gonna decline and tell the pharmacist on them. I politely said no and mentioned it to Tiff the last time I saw him. Can you believe that thieving bastard? She asked her husband. He told us that the shipment was lost in a zombie attack. They thanked me for telling them and vowed to get revenge on Gashchov. Uh-oh, I don't want that. But, you know. What are you gonna do? So that's good. Alright, can you soldiers stop going to weird places? Like, look, defend, and defend, there. Alright. Like, I have to, like, look for them, because I don't know where the hell they landed. Alright. Attack, attack, attack. I should probably take out some of those soldiers that are coming. They grow up so young. Vesper has turned into a full-fledged adult. Very nice. Oh, God. They're attacking over there now. Well, the government got that one. I'll let them have it. Was someone injured? I don't know. Attacked by the government. Attacked the government. No, well, they didn't make it. They were defeated that time. The soldiers popped all the way over. I don't get how it determines where people go. Looks like those soldiers can be taken out, however. And you went here. Great. Of course you did. Why wouldn't you? Alright, we're taking out these two attackers. Someone stole his hammer. We're going to ask for it back. Excellent. We got it back. Pow. Attackers killed. Now that's good because that decreased their strength. We want to decrease their strength more than anything at this point. Because, if I decrease their strength, I can seriously wipe them out very quickly. And I'm sure their strength has already been decreased. So let's see here. We're going to break up into more groups. Tear down their walls. Oh god, zombies now. Well, you know, I don't really care about that side of the city right now. We're doing more important things. Pow! Dun 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 dun. Oh wow. Okay. We've vaccinated our entire fort against the disease, meaning we're all immune now. Huzzah! But this powerful cure has another application. When delivered to a zombie's nervous system, it kills the infection in seconds, and the corpse drops dead. We're dipping our bullets and coating our weapons in the stuff. It's almost too good to be true. Full immunity from zombieism. So just like in the first game, I have successfully researched the cure to zombieism. So now no one's going to get bit and die anymore. And I guess we're ready to leave, supposedly, but, you know, I feel like I have a little bit of unfinished business here. Also, I feel like maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe the fact that I destroyed their base is enough. Maybe I should negotiate for peace, because I don't actually feel like fighting this war anymore. Let me just take these last two, see what happens here. And... oh god. Yep, they're attacking there. Yep, they got that one too. Well, we'll always take it back in a bit. Zombie trap. Jesse came by with some sad news. The rotten scientists who helped us research the cure decided to test it on themselves as soon as it was ready. We found them both dead in their lab. It seems the disease is what is keeping the rotten alive now. Killing the disease kills them. Jesse says the member of the rotten are so desperate to be human again that they want to take the cure anyway. A small hope that it'll work for them. Don't do it, dudes. The rotten are devastated that the vaccine won't make them human again, but we're going to ally with them to show them that we think they're fine the way they are. There are plenty of survivors out here that need this cure, Jesse told us. Hurry and help them out so they don't turn into us rotten. Or worse. As for me, he said, I'm fixing to mosey off on my own for a while. Maybe try to find a desert and wander around for a few years. I reckon I might find something interesting to explain all this out there. Fair enough. So that sucks. The rotten can't ever be cured. I do need to take care of something though. The man and a bunch of soldiers are going to go here, and we're going to talk to the government with our words. They have a cure! It was all that Note would talk about all week. Full immunization! And a dose will stop the disease within minutes. They're even dipping their bullets in the stuff. I already got vaccinated. Have you? Rumor is this group is moving on to Vancouver next, where the cure is going to do the most good for the most people. Good luck, guys. That is, in fact, what we're going to do. All right, baby. Baby happened. There is a baby. We're going to negotiate peace. We're going to pay... They want 40 food, that's it? Sure. I mean, you guys are idiots. I could have wiped you out. You should be paying me, but again, I'm not going to leave a freaking war-torn town to fend for itself. I don't want to fight these guys. I'm done. What I want to do is get ready to go. Time to head on to Vancouver, the ruins of the once great city where hundreds, maybe thousands of people are still trying to scrape by. They need this cure, and we're going to bring it to them. We should say our goodbyes and then leave from any city hall. I know that people are going to yell at me for it, but I'm going to leave my baby here. This place will definitely be safe because, you know... Ooh, driver. That's cool. How about... you take this car, then. Actually, don't take this car. Take Clarence Sunburn? Clarence Sunburn. Alright. I think that's my 4th child, or is it my 5th child? There may have been also Zoe Sunburn and Lori Sunburn that I never told anyone about, because I know that people give me crap for not taking this item with me. But again, the game's the game, and I still think it's safer to leave the baby here. It was a risk for me to even raise Otto, to be honest. He could have been killed a numerous amount of times. So we got you. We got Stephanie, who's, oh. I was like, why aren't you as good at science? And it's because she temporarily had the baby. But yeah, Vesper grew up on this fort. I think they can teach my daughter, son, the ropes. I'm not really sure, honestly, with that name. So you got that. I also want you to take my flamethrower. Cool. So she's got what she needs. Shoeless has been with us since the beginning. By the way, there is an entire plot line that I realize I didn't do, and I'm sad about that. But, the Church of the Chosen, if you take a spiritual lesson, then I think you can actually, I don't know, it didn't come up. There's a mission where you can spread the cult yourself to other factions, and every time you do it, they lose strength. And then if you want to take them over, you can do it really easily. Because they stop having the will to fight the zombies, basically, because they start worshipping them. It's kind of crazy. But we got that and that and that. I was really hoping I'd find another cowboy hat, to be honest. I think I actually have enough time to at least go to the next town. And as you notice, this town is well defended. My baby will be fine. You know, if we actually survive, we do have a chance of surviving now. There's a cure. I can maybe go back and find my children one day. They should all be okay. Because I left the towns in pretty good states. But now, my wife, my son, and our faithful companion, Shoeless Ranyu, who's been there... Have I been calling him Shoeless Joe? I don't know. Are you kidding me? As my final act as leader of this town, I tell this zombie to screw off. Alright, let's get out of here. Otto the Kid, Shoeless Ranyu, Stephanie Sunburn, and I packed our weapons, equipment, and as much food as we could carry. We said our farewells at the gates. The new leader, John, who I have no idea who he is, promised to take care of Chance. He said we're always welcome back, but I knew I'd never return. We made it to the edge of town. I don't know, that's pretty pessimistic. We might return. Who knows? Onward! Leaving Chance. Diane, the sacrifices we've all made to get this far. Perhaps they've all been worth it now that we have a cure. We might not be able to bring them back. To bring you back. But we can finally start to cleanse this world. Alright, and I got the achievement. That was hard for finally beating a hard town. I really just don't want to... I don't want to go to Impossible for the next one, but we're in Vancouver. The big city at last. So many people are scraping by here, and they all want our cure. We've set up a production center. We'll create more of the vaccine in our workshops and distribute it to everyone in need. Zombieism. This is where we end it. Alright. I'm just going to go down to a nice easy challenging. We're going to keep this Vancouver. And here we are. Distribute the cure. We have the vaccine for zombieism. Based on our research we found in the hidden lab, Hope, this is humanity's best chance for survival. If we run low, we know how to make more in our workshop. We owe it to the world to share our breakthrough. But who could blame us if we try to make a buck or two for the trade in the process? I mean, some people could. If it was for greedy people, we still would have polio, probably. The guy who made polio was amazing, or the polio vaccine was amazing, because he just offered the cure to anyone. Why do you already have +2 defense? That's crazy. Oh, he's immune. Everyone's immune. Okay, everyone has +1 defense, because everyone is now immune to the virus. So you're no longer special anymore, son. I'm sorry. Is there a workshop or a lab? There is a workshop. That means we can make more cure here. Let's immediately recruit you. Let's attack. Actually, just... You don't attack, you scavenge. Because you're amazing at scavenging, son. I'm glad that I brought you, because you were able to handle yourself, but god, that could have gone differently. And I'm actually... I don't know if I've shown this, but boom. You can just click a thing and it'll, What do I want? I want another soldier. You can just advance one day. It's just... If things take like a sixth of a day and you advance one day, then you've wasted time. That's why I don't normally use that. But, alright, you get a pickaxe. This is because of the extra stabbing. Alright. Reclaim. Not you reclaim. Why would you reclaim? That'd be weird. You kill there at the workshop. You reclaim this. And you two, hopefully enough. Nope. Hopefully enough. There we go. Scavenge. Excellent. That's reclaimed. Let's get this church. And I guess I'll reclaim this. Son will search the hospital. Let's get that hospital, too. Wow, there's a hospital. That'd be good to get. Cool, and we're all just tucked in this little corner here. That's right, what am I doing? It's advancing a day each time. I mean, like, what is happening? It isn't a nicer way to play, to be honest. Like, not waiting for that thing to scroll. It's just a way less precise way to play. as far as like how they just changed it to act like the way it does. Day advance. Okay. Our scouts found a walled-off pharmacy. I don't need to read all of that, because I think I've already read that one. The Last Judgment Gang. Oh, the Last Judgment Gang. Gimme, gimme. O'Grady stormed through our gates with the Last Judgment soldiers on our heels. He demanded that we supply them with a vaccine we've been keeping secret all this time. Honestly, it was pretty rude. What should we do? I'm going to demand an alliance. I shook O'Grady's hands. They pledged to defend us and share whatever they can for the exchange. Alright. If we have any more, we can trade it to them for a good price. So we gave them some of the cure, and they are automatically allied with us. But, things are going to get pretty crazy. Because everyone's going to be vying for the cure soon. So, yeah, these are the cure doses. New survivors will automatically be immunized. I am going to end the episode here. And next time, we will distribute the cure to the rest of the people, and hopefully clear out the rest of the zombies, and hopefully save the goddamn world. I'm CrossKnights, and I'll see you next time.